This isn't a theory, it's not speculation, it's a fact. Something was found on Mars, and all signs point to it being alien in origin. What happened next feels like it was ripped straight from a sci-fi conspiracy thriller, but it's unfolding right now. The image was released, caused a stir in expert forums, and disappeared, as if it never existed. Erased from the internet, but nothing truly vanishes. Ever wondered why NASA releases hundreds of images each year, yet only a few suffer technical issues? Why certain regions of Mars are avoided or conveniently covered by storms? The truth is counterintuitive. The more people believe if it were real, everyone would know, the easier it is to hide it. They rely on that. While you think you know, they use collective indifference to quietly wipe away the evidence. But what if someone gathered everything that truly matters? That's exactly what we did. In this video, you'll see leaked files, deleted testimonies, intercepted signals, and images that should never have been made public. If you have the courage to continue, you'll understand why so many have been silenced, why Area 51 has never been more active, and why aliens might be closer than we think. But first, see it with your own eyes. After that, there's no turning back. It was just another routine image sent back by a NASA rover, or so it seemed. But a detail in the corner caught the eye of independent scientists. A perfectly symmetrical structure with sharp angles and repeating patterns. This wasn't a rock. It wasn't a natural formation. Many swear it resembled a kind of entrance camouflaged in the Martian terrain. What if this door is a remnant of an ancient civilization or aliens? Sounds crazy, right? But history is full of things once called madness that later turned out to be true. A single clue in Martian soil, ignored, might point to intelligent, maybe even advanced life. We've been trained to believe Earth is the only home for life, but what if we've been wrong? And more importantly, why are space agencies avoiding open discussions about it? If confirmed, it would be the greatest event in human history. But silence. The image disappeared. It was re-uploaded in low resolution, and the original file? Gone. Coincidence? Or more evidence we're being misled? And if this door is real, some say Area 51 already knows about the rest. Why is it always Mars? Always the target, always the landing site. Some believe the reason goes far beyond science. They think Mars once hosted an ancient civilization long destroyed. What's left? Fragments, buried, hidden. And what about all the failed missions? Malfunctions, data loss, technical errors, coincidence, or sabotage in disguise? Insiders say Area 51 receives the real Martian data first. The public sees only what's allowed. What if the goal isn't exploration, but recovery of alien tech? He was just another optical systems technician, calibrating thermal sensors. But that day changed everything. During routine maintenance near Area 51, Daniel entered the wrong room. At its center, surrounded by technicians and bathed in blue lights, stood a metallic, reddish object, covered in dust that wasn't from Earth. Martian regolith. Daniel had years of experience in planetary labs. He knew what he was looking at, the density, the oxidized scent, and traces of magnetite. He recognized it all. When he mentioned it to a colleague, he was pulled from the project. New NDAs followed. He vanished, but not before posting on obscure deep web forums, detailing strange symbols, embedded sensors, and what he called a probe ship. The scariest part? Daniel's online identity was erased. Emails gone, socials deleted. Even his patents vanished, like he never existed. While the world slept, a group of amateur radio operators picked up something strange, a signal from very far away, an unusual frequency with rhythmic pauses, sharp tones, and pulsing sounds. Nothing like cosmic noise. The most chilling part? The signal came just after that Mars photo was scrubbed from the internet. Coincidence or cover-up? To the untrained ear, it might sound fictional, but seasoned operators know the difference between interference and intentional transmission. One retired Air Force technician decoded part of the signal and revealed coordinates pointing directly to Area 51. NASA's official statement? The usual. There's no evidence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Convenient, isn't it? But if the signal came from Mars and connects to a top-secret base, we're dealing with more than just science. They say where there's smoke, there's fire. And for decades, smoke has filled the American desert. Reports of tests, not of planes, but crafts defying physics. Vehicles hovering silently, moving at impossible angles, self-repairing. Sources range from military personnel to former employees and locals. All describe technology not of this world. night operations, isolated zones, extreme surveillance. Theories say they're trying to reverse engineer alien tech. Some even believe today's breakthroughs, quantum communication, memory alloys, came from there. If we already have access to that, what else is locked away? Little by little, names vanished. Researchers who once pushed for Martian life now appear confused or have disappeared altogether. Some resigned, others were reassigned, their data buried, their channels deleted. Scientists once full of wonder now say nothing was found. Strange, right? Especially since some had direct access to confidential probe data. But before they vanished, a few left clues: coordinates, symbols, encrypted files. They knew their time was short, so they left the trail for someone brave enough to follow. Massive dust storms on Mars rise suddenly and cover the entire planet in days. But there's something off. They act intelligent. They always occur in the same regions. Disrupt robotic gear, reroute missions. Some suggest these storms are defensive mechanisms, left by aliens to protect certain zones. Mapped electromagnetic silence areas coincide with them. Scientists simulated the storms in labs. Results? Patterns resembling artificially controlled energy fields. What if Mars isn't dead, but dormant? Watching? Guarding something ancient? Those stunning NASA photos of Mars? They aren't the originals. They're color-corrected, filtered, edited. But in leaked versions, blurry shadows become geometric forms, symmetrical structures, metallic textures. One infamous case? A hexagonal object. In the public image, a smear. In the leak, a hatch, with symbols eerily similar to ancient Sumerian script. Meanwhile, the unfiltered images, only agencies like Area 51 get access. So here's the big question. How can so much be out there, and almost no one knows? The answer? Subtle, quiet control. Mainstream media mocks the topic. Valid documents are ignored. Testimonies are dismissed. While the truth lies buried on Mars and in places like Area 51, we scroll endlessly, distracted, too busy to dig, too numb to question. But maybe the real secret isn't what was found, it's what's yet to be revealed. So tell me, after all this, do you still think we're alone? How many coincidences does it take before they stop being coincidences? The truth is scattered across leaks, edited files, and silenced voices, but it's still there. You can ignore this, go back to routine, or share this video. Wake up someone trapped in distraction, because what's coming might be even more disturbing. And what if this was just the beginning? If you want to keep uncovering what they hide, what they don't show on TV, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications.
Truth doesn't knock. It slips through the cracks.
And the next discovery could change everything